see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a deep, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She flexing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks, and everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's to Odunze again. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these 2 guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Daniels starts with a pass. His throw left side is complete. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Daniels. The second down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Daniels going to throw again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean,
and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now here's second and goal. Here's Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. The offense staying out there for this fourth and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And this will pay off. It is caught. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. Loose inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Go, Reed! Go! Check go!
Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
18, Pioneer! Stephanie! Mustang 19! Hut, hut!
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is caught, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
First and 10.
Tracking 60! Here we go, here we go! Hey, smash Bronco! Panther 11, Panther 11! Yeah.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's going to take this all the way home. Roschon Johnson, touchdown Chicago. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Lion. Set.
They send the tight end in motion.
70 range. 70 range.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Set. 7-5, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
Daniels now on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19, Warrior 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Set up. 18 left. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60. Go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Here we go. Check go.
On 1st down, Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Panther 11. Let's go now.
In the air again is Daniels. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Big alert. Hut, hut.
Daniels gonna throw again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but it's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Again, working deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. It covers 51 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go.
Williams to the air once more. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Daniels. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is caught. Whoa, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up. Let's go now. Hey, Smash. Hut, hut.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A 6-yard pickup.
Now Robinson. Third and a yard.
Here we go, set.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll run with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Tight end going in motion here. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Check. 19, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready?
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one complete to Moore. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the Commanders will have great field position right around midfield. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll send him over to the left. Here comes the jet sweep. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. In motion, it's Jefferson.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready, ready.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Back 60. Half to the left. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
3rd and 6. Throwing is Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On the ground, it's Robinson. Whoa.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ready? 60 Maverick. Chap 60. Chap 60.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.